Hello guys, this is Admiralto Healing with another spiritual video and podcast. I haven't uploaded it in quite some time. I had some obligations to get to, but they're done with, so I'm gonna go back to my daily routine, 3 videos a week. It's all in the past now, and that's exactly what I want to talk about. One of the most important lessons the Course of Miracles teaches us is the past is over and it can touch me not. Now, growing up, I had such a hard time dealing with this. I kept recreating the past. I just actually winced at some cringy memories I had, especially during middle school. I bet a lot of people can relate to that. Like wincing and feeling emotionally, really have a strong emotional reaction to something that happened maybe years ago, and it's like I made it real. The thing is, the past and the future are illusions. All that truly does exist is now. We have the power to recreate our past in our thoughts and our belief systems. And then what happens? We start creating the past over and over again. That's where stagnation happens. When we don't change, we don't expand, we keep our limited points of view because of the past. And that's not true creation. That's not true living. And how do we get out of that? How do we transcend that? So we shift our focus to what reality is. I don't even think about shifting. I just waking up to what really is just the present moment. Right now, I'm just recording a video. That's it. Nothing past, nothing future. I'm just focused right here, right now. And I bring this up a lot because when I read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, that really, really shifted me from living in my past or thinking about what my future is going to be to just enjoying and being present of what I have right here, right now. Because what is love? Love is acceptance. And when we're in our past, we're not accepting our reality. When we run to the future, we're not accepting our reality. We accept the reality right here, right now, as if we had chosen it. That is true love. That is true acceptance. Because for the ego, the past is its paradise. And it can be a hell for us if we let it be. Sure, there's some good memories in the past, but if you're like me, more often than not, use it for, oh, don't do this because don't you remember last time this happened? Or I can't do this. It's never worked out before. And these are just limitations. In the present moment, all things are possible. All things are possible with God, right? We're connected to the infinite field of infinite potentials. That doesn't equate our past. We can tap into those potentials. All of us have that infinite potential right now. It's just we use our past limitations, our past beliefs, our past memories to keep us getting to even trying to imagining tapping into that reality. Now, I've been listening to a lot of Neville Goddard, and what he even suggested was that you can reimagine the past. You go into a memory and you reimagine it the way you wish it to be. And you can also use different techniques. I've been using this too for different memories, that you look at yourself from like a camera point of view, like a bird's eye view of this memory. You don't look at yourself through your eyes. You just take a step back and you look at it, that memory, as if you were an observer. You detach yourself from the personality self, so you have less of an emotional reaction. But anything you can do to just sit down and analyze that memory, not from the egoic, fearful self, but in a way like a creator, painter. You paint it and sculpt the way that you wish it to be, because they're just dreams. We go through high school, middle school, and those memories that we thought were so precious, they fade away, or I have faint memories of what happened in high school, and I could if I go back to my hometown, I might forget some people's names that I went 4 years with them. They're so fickle. It's like they're not real, and they're not. They're just, I don't know exactly what memories are, but you understand that they change over time, and we could use this to our advantage to start remembering a past that we want it to be. There was this interview I read. This lady, she imagined playing the violin for years. She also played the piano in real life, but she would imagine playing the violin, and her violin skills got better than her piano skills. I don't know where this link is, so you'll have to take my word of it, but still. So for me, I think I always a question about forgiveness. There's things that we think we do. How could I have done that? Or, I wish things were different. And all that is not loving where we are right now. We're not loving the present moment. And I think that's really our true job here, is just to love each moment. Because love is acceptance, and we don't accept the creations, don't accept the reality for what they are, you don't love it, then how can you change it? Because the potential to change is always there. What Abraham says, the past is just a bouncing off point, right? And Dr. Wayne Dyer, that the past is just a trail left by the boat. You know, when you're going on the boat and little ripples behind, they don't show the direction where the boat is going. It just shows where it was. And I know this sounds all cliche, but when I read this information, when I hear this information again, I get the sense of freedom. I'm not chained by my past. I have that infinite potential right here, right now to tap into. Because change, miracles are amazing. When I used to go to church, there was a priest. He was a drug dealer in Chicago, used drugs. He was in a really bad place. But somehow throughout his journey, he found God and he became a priest. And his friends that he lost contact for 10 years came to visit him one day, and they were just shocked to see their friend that they knew, he was a druggie, he sold drugs, to be a priest. That really moved me, because I was looking at him, and all I knew from him that he was a priest. I thought he was a priest for most of his life, and no, he was a drug dealer, and I could never ever guessed. Why I think it's so important to let go of the past is because we use it as an excuse. I use it as an excuse sometimes too. Oh, this thing has always been this way, I can't change it. And that's such a disempowering point of view, because all things are possible with God. Source doesn't look to your past. Source doesn't berate you. Think about that. One infinite loving creator doesn't look at your past like a naughty list. It's only here in the present moment. That's where the power is, the present moment, the potential, right here, right now. There's a very moment, and that's all there is. That is reality. And I would encourage you guys to let go of your past, let go of the illusion, and go back to reality. Look at reality for what it is right here, this beautiful present moment. All right, I think that's good for today. Thank you so much for joining. I'd appreciate your feedback. Please leave a like, a subscribe, and take care, and God bless.